Hello. Dirty trucking. Back under the wheel of a semi again. About to get ready to head up out of here. Yeah, you can tell by my tone, my last video, that I'm completely getting tired of the trucking industry now. You know, I'm tired of inspections. They have inspected me out. I'm tired. I'm tired of repetitive inspections. I mean, they just don't let up. Go to the rail yard every day. I'm picking up something that has an issue. I have to go get a flip, go to the inspection lane before I get out of there. It just no end to it. And see, when that stuff is every day, it makes me, I'm tired of it. And then yesterday I end up bobtailing from one rail yard to another yard to end up picking up some newer looking equipment that actually had a hole in it, and I don't know how the hell I missed it because the door was open when I went back there. It was night, it was dark, but that hole is like right there, and I don't know how the hell I missed that door, that hole. Because when I got to where I was supposed to drop that empty off and open that door, I was shocked and was wondering where the hell that hole came from, like it appeared out of nowhere. But I'm tired, going from rail yard to rail yard, dealing with junk to junk. But what I don't like is you providing me a list of equipment that you're telling me is good to take. And oh yes, we have to do our pre-trip. Yes, we have to do our inspections. Yes, but you're not taking the stress out of the situation. And I don't like stressful situations. These rail yards is stressful. The situations with these rail yards is stressful. I'm dealing with rail yards where you got to drop they have a tendency to drop boxes on bad chassis just because they need to get it off the train. They have a lot of bad equipment in there. Then what that does when they do stuff like that, especially if I'm issued one of those chassis, and it's an issue with it. Now I have to waste my time to go over to the inspection lane, go get it fixed if I have the time to do it, and either they can fix it in the inspection lane, or they gonna give me that dreaded news like they did the other day and tell me I need to go get a flip. I had a brand newer chassis. All it was, the mud flap arm was bent. All he had to do was bend it back up. He took pole, do that, or heat it up. But he didn't want to go through the effort to get the blowtorch to what he needed to heat that up, to bend it up, and remount a new mud flap. Would have took less time than actually telling me to go over there and do a flip. Flips are stressful. Dealing with bad chassis is stressful. I like to eliminate the stress in trucking. But see, these are not my yards. I like to eliminate the stress in my trucking, but I can't do that because I'm dealing with somebody else putting this equipment together and putting stuff on the equipment that I have to go pick up. And then I end up picking up a box that I somehow missed a hole. But I was provided a list. And see, when you give me a list that says already inspected and approved, that's the first thing coming to my mind. That has been inspected and it's approved, and I should pull up to these wherever they located at, and shouldn't find anything wrong with it because you said it was inspected. But that's not the case when they provide these lists. You're throwing these boxes on there, these chassis on there, and there's stuff wrong with it. And you're pretty much doing the same thing you would be doing without the list. Not as stressful. We don't have a lot of time dealing with these loads. The drive time to get there is lengthy. And then if you run my on-duty time down, dealing with these issues, we're subject to not to make it back. And I'm tired. As much as I love trucking, I don't like the stress in the industry. And this industry could be less stressful if everybody do their part. If you're coming into a rail yard, these rail yards have inspection lane. Hey, why not? If you got the time, why not take your chassis over there and let them fix it before you drop it in the slot you're supposed to drop it in? Why not? Or make sure you write up the issues when you pull it in if you don't have the time. And then the people that do these inspections, when you're on the yard, while you sitting there waiting for a truck to come there to fix, hey, why can't somebody in your yard dogs pull these bad chassis over there that's red tag, and you be getting them fixed until somebody come over there? But when you come to the rail yards, the truckers should be first priority. Now, the train is priority. Getting them boxes off the train is priority because that train only has limited time to be there. But you should have enough people to satisfy both. The drivers are a priority because we're coming in there on drive time. We need to get in and out of there expeditiously. I'm trying to eliminate the stress. You can't eliminate the stress if you keep doing the stuff that's causing the stress. Truck drivers don't need to be stressed. Bad equipment is stressful. Searching for good equipment and you don't know where the hell it is. When you go to a yard and they tell you it can be anywhere, that's immediate stress because you don't have your good equipment located in one place. They all over the place. So now we got to ride them down the yard, which is burning time, wasting time. And I don't like to waste time. I like to do things that don't waste time. And I'm still pissed at myself that I missed that hole in that trailer. Because I had opportunity to go look for another. So that was the second one. That would have been the second one that was off the list that was actually bad. That they said was supposed to be good and inspected. Now I'm down there playing musical containers and chassis. That was a newer container on a brand new looking chassis. And it was unfortunate that that hole in there fucked it up. But it's fixed now. I'm finna go take that box the way it got to go and get my load and get on up out of here. But I can't deal with the stress of the industry because that's what's ruining it for me. And you know, I can't expect to ride somewhere every day and pick up something that's good equipment all the time. But this has become every day now, and every day has become too much for me. And I'm tired. I am ready to vacate the industry. I need to retire out the industry because I'm tired of the industry. It's just too much stress. You all act like you like bad equipment. You like them wasting your time. Then you deal with it. On here making these comments, one person made a comment that I'm placing the blame on somebody else. Why shouldn't I? No, I took the blame for me not seeing that hole after I got it to where I got it to. Then I placed the blame on where it should have been. You handed me, you told me this is a list of approved chassis that's inspected with the locations they are, the box and the trailer. That's what you told me. I go look, and that was not the case. There was issues with them from when I hooked up. So now I'm going around hooking the stuff, putting the pigtail in just to see if the lights work. Lights don't work, got to unhook. That stuff takes time, and it's wasting time. When you should have that stuff all in one area. How does a container with a hole in it end up on the opposite side of the yard, nowhere near the crane, over there on the list for somebody to take? It was more than me didn't see that hole, apparently. So this is Dirty Trucking. I hope I don't have a stressful day today because this industry has become very stressful. The rail yard is very highly stressful dealing with this stuff and the equipment because you got drivers coming in there that really don't notate the issues with these chassis. They just want to get in there and drop the stuff off. When you had the opportunity to go through the inspection lane before you drop it, you won't even do that. Because I got one there, rail yard we go to, that their inspection lane is actually a fast inspection lane. If you can get over there and get if it's something they can fix there. But if it's something they need a flip, they would notate it, red flag it for you, and then you go park your equipment. At least it's notated, so the next driver, when they come in there and possibly got to do a flip looking for a chassis, won't have to find that chassis and figure out that there's something wrong with it. You need to have this stuff in one particular location, not all over the place. Good chassis should be one place, bad chassis should be one place. These drivers should know where to put this stuff. These chassis that's bad should be flagged and not for us to get to. It should be green flags on it if they're good, red tags on it if they're bad, so we know what to pick from. Help take the stress off the drivers, because we doing the majority of the work. You down there riding around the rail yard, just taking boxes off of trains, moving chassis here and there, and you setting these boxes on bad chassis. You know, that makes for a bad day if they have to set a box on a bad chassis just to get it off the train. Because now that driver that's dispatched on that bad chassis got to come in there and deal with the issue that they dropped that box on a bad chassis because they don't have enough good chassis in the yard. And you don't have a good enough chassis in the yard, but you do have a whole lot of red flag chassis in the yard now, don't you? Help take the stress off the drivers. Please, will you?